and welcome to another To It For Media feature interview. I'm your host, Jhaka, and today we're talking everything makeup and hair. We have Uncensored Beauty in the building, and that is a local brand that is heading on a new venture. You want to hear all about it, so stay tuned.
So you're saying I can ask this cat any question?
The cat is connected to the computer. You just type in the question, it will read his mind. There the answer comes.
You're the man! I've been looking for this for weeks.
Welcome back, and thank you so much for staying with us. As mentioned before the break, we are joined in studio by Uncensored Beauty. Their founder, Kahlea Choucoutou, is here to talk about the business and their newest venture heading into hair care. Let's give her a second to introduce herself.
Hi guys, my name is Kahlea Choucoutou, and as Jhaka mentioned, I am the founder of Uncensored Beauty, which was established in 2020 with the first line being cosmetics, and now in 2023 we are about to start our second venture, which is the Uncensored Beauty hair care.
All right. Now, tell me a bit about what was the inspiration behind this whole thing. So start me off with the makeup. What inspired you to head into makeup as an entrepreneur, and what has inspired this newest step into hair care?
Okay, so not many people may know, but I started off with hair care, and I had people around because I would always document my journey. So whenever I make something, I would document it. I would document the progress. So I would have people reach out to me and be like, you could do this for me, and I can come by you on Saturday and pick it up. And at that point, I was not comfortable selling something that wasn't shelf stable. So I took a little dip into the cosmetics pool just to get myself familiarized with the process of owning a business, what it's like, and also because, if you know, I am a DIY girly. So I find joy in learning to make stuff and how things are made. So I started with lip gloss. I went from lip gloss to resin, just anything that I could make myself, and anything that I made, people would be like, I would buy this from you, but it was never anything serious where I would sell anything. And so I started with the cosmetics just to get myself out there. And once I was comfortable enough, then is when I said, okay, I'll expand into the hair care. I'll look into what makes a product shelf stable. So like the stability, just and everything with preservatives. I had to look into all of that before I could say, let me start selling hair care.
Mm-hmm. Well, so of course your customers can rest assured that there's been a lot of research gone into this and a lot of time as well.
Yes. So at the beginning of this year, I made a vow to myself that we're going to keep learning. Even though we know what we're doing, we're going to keep learning and learning how to expand. So I took some courses the beginning of this year to learn how to formulate safely and how to formulate for beginners. And from there, I'm taking an advanced class to get more into, like the not so common hair products and to also deal with different hair types.
All right, well, that's a good message for all of us. You're still getting your New Year's resolutions done. We're in August. Everyone is not too late. You can get everything done that you want to get done for this year. Now, what was the reason you decided you wanted to own your own business?
Well, I love to make my own stuff. I would say anything. When it comes to hair care, there's a lot of unsafe ingredients for our hair type, and my hair was not responding to some of the popular brands. So I took it upon myself to learn my hair and learn what my hair likes, and not only myself but with people around me, I was able to give them tips on their hair type and they would bring people, and it would be like just a chain reaction.
Just growing
kinda.
word of
Yeah.
mouth. Like, oh yeah, this girl did something for me. And then all of a
Right.
sudden you have 100 people who want to buy your stuff.
So I decided to, instead of helping one person here and one person there, just do a brand where you could just reach a multitude of people and help them with their concerns.
All right. Now, how long would you say? Because I know you mentioned 2020 and you also mentioned this year as significant markers. How long would you say it took you from deciding what hair products you wanted to do to now getting things off the ground?
I would say I started this initial process in 2019. In 2021 is when I was like, okay, we're going to actually sell. Because in 2019, it wasn't like I was selling products, but I was still making them. So I had YouTube, I had Instagram, and I would just document this process, and people would be like, I just want to buy some, or even I would bring my ingredients, tell me what to buy, and you make it, and then I will come and pick it up. So I would say from 2020 to 2021 is when I was seriously like, okay, we're going to do the brand, we're going to branch off from Uncensored Beauty Cosmetics, and we're going to do Uncensored Beauty Hair Care. So from 2021 to now, I would say it took to get Uncensored Beauty Hair Care off of the ground.
Okay, so now let's talk about your upcoming event on the 16th of September, right?
Yes.
All right, so tell me what people can expect that day and what's the aim of the event.
Okay, so on September 16th, we are officially launching Uncensored Beauty Hair Care. What we have is I have formulated a whole line of shampoo, conditioner, treatment, and a moisturizer. It was formulated for health care. So I'm not necessarily focusing right now on growth because without a healthy foundation, nothing can really stay afloat. So my main focus was with this line was health care first. And so I have that line and other items that is not a part of the line. I also have things that you may need to start over your hair care journey. So from the spray bottle straight down to the combs and the whole line, I have everything to offer.
All right, so a one-stop shop for anybody who's deciding to cut all their hair off on the
Basically.
15th. You know where to go.
So if you want to big chop, I have everything that you would need to big chop and start over.
All right, now, of course, a lot of entrepreneurs have a dream, a vision of how they would like people to interpret their business. So what's that for you?
I would say when you look at my brand, I want you to think on something that's effective, something that you know is going to work, something that you want to try. When you look at Uncensored Beauty Hair Care, I don't want you to see us and then say, let me buy it just to have it. If you buy Uncensored Hair Care, please use it, because then if you're consistent, you'll see results. And that's what I want people to take away from the brand: consistency and results. Consistency equals results.
All right, now, what are your long-term plans for this brand? Because of course we've seen that you're a long-term girl in addition to being a DIY girl. So you had that idea years back. A lot of people would have just sat on it and never done anything. So what are the plans you're working on right now that we'll probably see in the next couple of years?
Long term, I would say I want to introduce regimens, more hands-on regimens, where I myself take my clients and just do the work for them in a space where they're comfortable, a space that's created just for them. So besides regimen, I would say long term, I want to have a store for Uncensored. So as you know, we have Uncensored Beauty Cosmetics, and now we have hair care. We are expanding in the future. So the ultimate goal is to have a storefront.
Okay, well, it sounds like this might be a spa coming off the ground, but
Who
we'll wait
knows?
around
Who
to see what
knows?
comes out of it. Now, of course, do you have any words of advice for entrepreneurs? Like I said, some people just sit on ideas forever. Any words of advice to, get them off the ground?
I would say if you have an idea, just don't sit on it. And if you know, I know some persons will think somebody doing this, so I shouldn't do this. But if Rihanna felt that way, then we would not have Fenty Beauty. So I would say put yourself out there, make yourself available to whatever you want to do, even if there's not enough resources out there. Because to be honest, for formulating is very difficult because it's not something that's common.
Yeah.
So even the information, when you research it online, is very vague. So it's like you will have to do more. And don't look at that as discouragement, because you could be the one to bring awareness to whatever the idea maybe, as well as run your own race. Because if you put yourself in a race with somebody else, you're going to think, okay, they are already doing this, and me ain't even got my business off the ground yet. You can't think like that in a business. And it may take you forever if you're doing it by yourself, but once you start, then that's, I don't know.
The sky isn't even the limit anymore.
Yeah.
You're going to space now.
And do it scared. Even if you're scared, do it scared. That's my ultimate advice. Do it scared. Don't let your fear hinder you from becoming something great.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your words of encouragement and advice. I really hope that it sticks with somebody who's watching today. Now, before we wrap up, I just want to give you a chance again to give us the details of your upcoming event and, of course, your social media handle and everything so people can stay in touch with you and your business.
Okay, so the event is on September 16th, Maria's by the Sea Conference Room at 2 p.m. It is a live media event, which would be streamed on Vibrate Andy. And it is also a pop-up shop, so you will be able to come down to the event and get your hands on some Uncensored Beauty hair care.
All right, amazing stuff. And how can we keep in touch with you on social media?
Our Facebook is Uncensored Beauty. Our Instagram is Uncensored Beauty VI. And our website is uncensoredbeauty.com.
All right, and thank you so much for your time today. Of course, we're looking forward to seeing you on the 16th.
Yes. Thank you for having me.
All right, everyone, that's all we have for you right now. But of course, stay tuned to Tweet for Media for more great content.